Getting stiff? You've been clicking around for quite a while.
What? Okay. Hello, my name is Dropfilm, and welcome back to Death and Taxes. Crazy Disembodied Voice just asked me if my hands were tired because I've been clicking around quite a bit. I don't understand. Clicking on what?
On all the things you see scrolling by before your eyes. Perhaps the screen is too bright, the sound's too loud.
Yeah, this is super weird. Are you talking to someone else?
No. It's you who died and found your way here. To the office, where you belong.
Okay. I'm very, very confusticated. Alright. We're on day 23, by the way. Vast advances being made in research of reusable fuel cells. Researchers credit young talent involved in special project. That's it? That's all the news there was today? Okay. Go with the flow. The right situation is that everything got all jumbled up. Wait. Right. The situation is that everything got all jumbled up in our fax delivery system. You should listen to your gut today. Your gut, yes. Because you are a skeleton. Thanks. Okay. Lecturer. Muirman gives physiology lectures at the local university and writes self-help books as a hobby. They mix vague political and philosophical content into their lectures, although they lack any knowledge or education in either of those areas. Somehow they haven't been fired. Maybe. Boop. 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 You can go away now. It is said that Hijima comes up with ideas for new games, characters, and plot lines by meditating in the rain. Subsequently, each of their games seems to make less and less sense, yet still somehow getting better. Hijima Kodea. We're going to let you live just because you're a gamer, or you're a game designer. Retired diplomat. Juan worked as a diplomat in southern Palagua for over 20 years, spending this time drinking heavily, yet they were never recalled from the position. Then they decided for an early retirement. These days they work as a yacht captain, taking tourists dolphin spotting off the coast of Malaya? They still drink like a sponge. You're a possibility as well. Hold on, you can go over here. Get you out of the way. Boop. Sarah's the leader of the Sun Cult. They're also the treasurer and the editor of the newsletter. They're also the only member of the Sun Cult thus far. Most of what they do is praising the sun whenever possible. Strange. I don't like cult. So I think you're going to die too. Make down artist. Valdemar's has made being terrible at everything their central artistic and performative thesis. Through this act of oh my gosh, I cannot read right now. Referential rebellion, they have actually grown very popular in accordance with the current climate. Sure, we can let you live. Boop. Botanist. There's no limit to what I can do, so... Gardening is Carrie's favorite pastime and also their line of work. They enjoy growing edible exotic plants and experimenting with different recipes. They're also an expert in natural poisons. No. No, no. Don't need them making poisons for anything. A nurse. Iwa works as a nurse in the intensive care unit, making sure the patients don't suffer more than they have to. Iwa is also a big advocate of euthanasia. Sometimes they feel so bad for a patient they give them the gift of death in an act of mercy without really consulting them. Yet, no, that's not good either. No. No. Glassblower. Zachary can craft any glass sculpture, no matter how intricate. Their latest piece was a circle made of 19 interlinked Klein bottles as a gift to an inventor friend. Aside from working with glass, Zachary enjoys volleyball, and they're trying to learn 3D modeling software on their own. You seem kind of harmless. Merrick is getting old, but they've had a big hand in keeping the city council stable. Although a little too resistant to change, they know how to keep people at peace and resist the influence of political fringe groups. You can live. Seem like a halfway decent politician. Sure, you can live too. You can die. You're giving people information without knowing anything about the information, and sure, you're living your best life. You can live too. Oh, I have a coin. I should be using this coin more. I should be flipping the coin to determine whether people are going to live or die. All right.
Grim, welcome.
Hi.
You know, pursuing my art has given me insights.
Uh-huh.
I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning.
And what's the result so far? I think they're important and meaningful. I'm kind of busy right now. What's the result so far?
This array of thoughts.
Okay.
Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone. In fact,
Possibly.
do these humans even truly exist? Ephemeral being leads to no relevant outcome. It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life.
Okay. Go on, I'll hear you
They
out.
exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe.
Uh-huh.
Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events.
Oh, nice.
Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing.
Okay. I mean, humans are fully capable of destroying everything.
It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences, millions upon billions of them, everyone considering themselves unique. And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar. Copying each other, living through similar events with similar basic reactions. While the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot and will not even experience or perceive, ever.
But we can help them experience these things?
But why? What would that change? Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience or understanding. Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it,
Did it ever even exist?
No, it is, does it make a sound? That is what they ask.
Oh.
The ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them, to imagine their presence to be paramount. The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present. It has lived a life.
Uh-huh.
None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness.
Well, if you're going off of that, then technically speaking, none of us are... I don't really agree with what you said. Yeah, because that's your philosophy, that humanity doesn't need to be here for everything to keep going. Neither do plants, neither do bugs, neither do animals. Nothing needs to be here for the universe to keep spinning. I mean, there are tons of planets out there that don't have life as we consider it. I mean, just in our own solar system, technically the Earth is the only planet that has quote-unquote sustainable life forms. So, I mean, if you're just talking about the universe going on and on and on and on, none of this needs to be here. So why just single out the humans? I don't really...
Then you have much yet to learn. Good night, Grim.
No, I think you're short-sighted. You're only talking about eliminating the humans. I'm talking about everybody, everything. Destroy it all. Go away. Major cuts ribbon in new mall. People clap. Young glassblower from District Number 6 experiments with 3D printed glass in their new exhibition titled The Glass Aquarium. Intensive care unit at the local hospital sees an unprecedented spike in survival rate. I figured that would happen. Municipal gardener found dead in their own house. Cause of death unclear. Existentially new wave of artistry strikes local scene. The sun seems ever dimmer, if it's even visible due to the constant cloud cover. And the ship sails on. Drunk captain crashes straight into coastal rocks, injuring many. Oops. Plastic gaseous series of games soon to get another sequel. Up to 7 now. Zombie flicks as popular as ever. Check out Blam Blam 6 2 in cinemas today. Newfound virus threatens to sweep every continent. 4 humans have to die, so only 1 can survive? Alright. Okay. It's gonna be one of these two. I think. All their life, Josepha has made their personal mission about caring for those who cannot care for themselves. In addition to their hospital job, they also volunteer at various communal centers. They rent a small apartment in the suburbs with their brother and live a quiet and happy life. Okay, maybe. Ruben is currently in between jobs and is actively looking for employment. They are enamored by zombie horror films and go to the cinema almost compulsively. They earn most of their living currently by taking part in medical human trials. Okay. Jake, a self-prescribed chemist, loves to create new interesting recipes in their kitchen. Jake's latest work involves mixing opioids and uppers. They also enjoy showcasing their new inventions at the local club scene. You're a drug dealer. Bjorn has been unemployed for nearly a decade. After many failed job applications, they lost motivation to try again. To pass time, Bjorn has started obsessively watching rom-coms, even quoting them in random conversations. After decades of working as a doctor, Manuel ultimately just got really tired of it. Nowadays, they're experimenting with dead bodies, trying to sew them together in order to create some sort of new life form that could potentially live forever. Okay, Dr. Frankenstein, go away. I think we're going with Ruben. You're a lab rat. You get to live. You're going to be the guy that gets us the cure for the disease that's going around. You look like you're wearing a mask anyways, lady. A really bad one. All right.
Ah, the beginning. It has the sweet taste of deliverance. Every blade of grass, every ray of light.
Okay.
It is a captivating day, is it not, Grim? No.
I guess so.
I know so, Grim. Never before have I experienced such certainty. My high spirits leave me at a loss for words.
Great.
Not much else to say. Go on, get back to work.
Okay.
I trust you to make the correct choices.
Okay,
I,
thanks.
myself, must concentrate. The muses have struck me. They beckon. Work to be done. while
Oh,
there
I
is still
kind of feel
time.
like fate is orchestrating the end of the world. Let's see. I got a little bit more money. Let's see if there's any new
If I
fandangle
ever returned to the
thingies.
seas, I'd have ye on me crew anytime.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. Infernal Illuminator.
The base, the marble plate of yore. The arms melted from the cannons of a galleon.
Huh.
A socket, a shell of a ferocious sea monster. The shade made from the skull of the beast of Hogward. The coil bent from the thorns of a rose bush in Guyana. I, me drinking buddy, a master electrosmith, built this illuminator.
Nice.
He also loved to spark me drink and laugh gleefully when me whole jaw sizzled.
Ha!
Pranked him right back by knocking his teeth out.
Oh, okay. Well, the last thing costs 1,800, so... End the day, go to my office. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right. Coroner is baffled as fatal seizure endured by local hospital nurse still without apparent cause. Recent Omega virus cure hopes dash after treatments judged ineffective. Corpse-stealing doctor found dead. Neck snapped. It's alive. A monstrosity seen lurking around the back alleys of Cosmopolis City. Television preacher calls upon the end times as deadly virus officially announced as pandemic. The living corpse is real and here to eat your children. 6 humans have to die. That's it. The virus does not seem to be fatal on its own, but it seems to make people terribly aggressive towards each other. A true apocalypse. So we're dealing with the zombie apocalypse? Okay. Are they all the same? They are all the same. Okay. Okay. It makes it so you can't read the text. Go away. Can I move you? Yeah, I can move you. Okay, there we go. Jackie has been devout ever since their faith saved them from wicked criminal ways. They've since moved to legal ways of amassing a wide group of followers and fortune as a televangelist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Adapa the First. Alive or dead, this undead creation of Manuel Castellan usually hides either in the sewers of Cosmopolis City or in a cabin at the surrounding forests. They're eloquent and always interested in discussing existential philosophy, ideas surrounding life and death, for obvious reasons. I'm gonna let you live. Which means everybody else gets to die. Congratulations, everybody. You won the death lottery. Die. 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 Missed one. There we go. Letting the monster live. He killed the guy that was desecrating corpses.
Psst. Hey, what, pray tell, happened to the world?
I did. I'm a failure. the humans deserve what's coming to them? I don't really know.
You do. It's the culmination of all your choices.
Okay.
Do you know the story of the Wyvern and the Prince Consort?
No. No.
Of course you do. A young,
No, I don't.
quick-witted Prince Consort was once kidnapped by a Wyvern.
Uh-huh.
Using their gift of charm, they tried to alter the ways of the Wyvern in order to save their lands. Soon, the beast and the prince found resonating ideas and ambitions. They molded the land in rather inept ways, whilst thwarting attempts of rescue by the queen. Then the Wyvern, tired of the desolation, ate the prince and flew away.
So basically you're implying that I was trying to change... Am I the prince?
Yes.
I thought so. You'd have answered yes to any one of those?
Yes. It doesn't matter if your mistakes were countless or few, as long as you learn the lesson.
Okay.
We are thankful of our time together, even as it's quickly running out. It'll be pretty horrible from here on out.
Okay.
Grim, I find myself at an impasse. Lend me your thoughts.
I'm not sure I want to anymore.
Should my prose be more experimental? Or should I stick to traditional narrative technique?
Haven't you seen what's happening in the world? Experimental for sure. I prefer conventional narratives. Words cannot express how little I care. I'm gonna go with that one.
Why would you even say that, Grim?
The world is falling into chaos. You don't have time. We don't have time for this.
Come now. There's always some emergency or another out there.
No, this is bad.
Fine. Let us take a look at the situation.
Okay.
My, so much chaos. Pain and suffering are off the charts.
Yeah.
What is... wow. Reanimated corpses running around consuming the flesh of other humans?
Exactly.
They are unstoppable, brutal death machines. Astounding. And it all stems from a singular patient zero, Caleb Sadi Rondeau. Sometimes it takes but a small nudge. What can I say? Things do not seem to be going well at all.
What's going on? The world just keeps getting worse. I thought your rules were supposed to stop this.
Are you sure you followed them properly? To the letter?
Yes, I'm sure.
What is done is done. These are the consequences you must live with, while you still live.
I followed your frickin' rules.
Off to work, Grim. Certainly you have no time to waste now.
Oh, you asshat! You made me do this. I dislike you very much right now. The rules. 2 humans have to die. There's only 3 humans. Teacher found dead at Macklebert Mansion. Macklebert Dynasty's young generation held as main suspects. Famous preacher dies during marathon session. Heart attack as suspected cause. Televangelist legend leaves massive fortune to their devout followers as death wish on live TV. Modern classic filmmaker accidentally killed by housemaid in apparent sexual harassment attempt. Okay. Traffic accidents see sharp rise as average driver behavior increasingly erratic. Heartbreaking villagers weep after a hordes of crazed mice destroy the cheese supply of entire village. Adapa, the possibly undead, comes out of hiding and enrolls at Central Cosmopolis University. Odd corpse person inspires new ideas about tissue damage and flesh regeneration. Entire Cosmopolis city in quarantine. Please do not leave your homes. Wallpapers are the fashion of the now. Get wallpapers now or be lame. Wallpapers are not the fashion of now. Wallpapers suck. Politician. Cultist. Lieutenant General. Rio has been aggressively advocating for a new radical policy which completely eliminates all taxes. Any and all vocal opponents are mercilessly mocked. I mean, what did taxes ever do for us anyway? Go away. John started following a prominent lifestyle guru on social media a few years ago. What began as an innocent interest in wall painting soon transformed into an unwavering insistence that wallpaper is the only acceptable wall covering. You need to go away. Lieutenant Gen Ismo Gustav has served their country with respect and admiration. They are currently tasked with containing the massive viral epidemic recently dubbed the White Death. As Cosmopolis City falls apart, they stay vigilant in upholding their duty with whatever means necessary. You can live. You're trying to hold back the zombie horde? I'm good with that.
Hello, Grim. I have been absorbed in my work. Tell me, how goes it out there in the wild?
It's going fine. Totally fine. No problems whatsoever. Fine. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Yeah.
Really? Glancing at the report backlog, things do not seem to be getting any better out there.
Uh-huh.
Wild bands of animated corpses roaming the streets, attempting to break through the barriers of the survivors' compounds.
Mm-hmm.
My. It truly looks like the end. I am giddy with anticipation.
See, you set all this up. It's very obvious with the you wanted everybody to die by giving me the rules. And because I kept following your rules, it's now my fault. Yeah, pretty bad stuff.
The worst. Well, I do hope you will manage. Goodness, look at the time, Grim. Precious moments wasted. Enjoy your night.
Thanks, I guess. Grim Mail. The few remaining humans have to die. Entire Cosmopolis City is in quarantine. Please do not leave your homes. Nat Guard. All citizens ordered to stay in containment areas. All citizens are required to move to designated control areas. Priest. The President. Rasa has tried to be a stalwart guide to the spiritually lost for over 40 years. They've always been open-minded towards philosophical criticisms. Now, in their old age, are growing doubtful about religion in general. They're also suspicious of the fundamentalist dogma that's been slowly creeping into theology. Archibald, the leader of the free world, went into the election race promising to funnel more money into healthcare and to tackle ethical problems within the pharmaceutical industry. Now they orbit over Cosmopolis City in their presidential aircraft, accompanied by their twin brother Gothard, completely clueless about what happened and why. Do I do what he said? Or do I let them live? I followed his rules all the way up to this point. Let's just go with it. We're just going to keep going. That's what I said I was going to do at the beginning of the video. I was going to follow his rules to the end.
You've done well, Grand Reaper.
Thanks. We both know that's not true.
Wasn't believable at all. We lack the imagination to pretend this is a world where you were competent.
Yeah.
So, what comes next?
But I don't think I did anything wrong. You're the chatty one, so tell me how to fix it. Just leave me be. I'm in enough trouble as is.
Too late. Unless you cobble together a bit of temporal manipulation. Hop over to a different reality and do better. That'd really be something.
That would be. I'm uncomfortable with the idea of multiple dimensions. Right. I'll just push my universal undo button.
If such a button existed, it'd obviously be called, like, New World Plus.
Oh,
Go on,
okay.
oddball. Nothing else to wait for.
Yeah, I know. I don't think this is fine.
Follow the bitter taste of regret when the only way is forward. We've reached the end. In general, I mean. Not with us. We will never leave you.
Oh, okay.
As long as there is a you, there will be us. Until the next round.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
It is growing quieter, Grim. Not much left now.
No, nothing
The
left.
last day beckons. Whatever will it bring? Ravenous corpses still roam around, searching for the final survivors. Once finished, they will also slowly perish. Not a trace remains.
Uh-huh.
There could be some sort of a metaphor for gluttony in this. Anyway, and crucially, my book is nearing completion.
I fail to see how that is more crucial.
We are talking of exceptional art, my friend. A visionary breakthrough.
Uh-huh.
Leave me to my grand labor, Grim. Tomorrow we shall deal with the final matters of this office.
Yeah, you did this on purpose. On purpose. I got no money? Yeah, okay, fine.
Time's running out, friend.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Blimey, we scoured nigh every inch for this calendar.
Could get this.
Alas, mayhaps we raided too many merchantmen for it. 'Cause turns out, it weren't even on a ship. Still worth it for the annals' work on any year. Filled to the brim with arcane squiggles and short omens between the numbers. And in the footnotes. Also includes the major holidays of 100 different civilizations. And all the name days.
Oh, okay, cool.
I finally procured it from an old man on the steps of Acropolis.
Okay, cool. Well,
Hey, if it isn't my good pal Grimoire.
hi.
Heck, has it already been a month? Feels like you just got here a couple hours ago. The word is, you've caused a huge mess out there in the world.
Yep.
Everything's like burning, drowning, dying all at once. Thought you had it locked down.
I did what I
I
could.
suppose you'll just have to live with it then. A ruin on your hands, the office disgraced. I don't think there's a redemption arc out of this one.
I don't understand what went
That
wrong.
There's a mystery I can't help you with. I ain't privy to the intricacies of the work upstairs.
Actually, I do know what went wrong.
Maybe you'll
It
figure it
was-
out someday.
It was fate.
Eventually. I wonder what's going to happen with the office now that you've got very little left to do.
We can't wait until a new organism takes over the world. Corporate restructuring. I guess it'll
Maybe
get shut
time to
down.
Get that last drink, huh?
Yeah, I'm
What's your
thinking.
poison?
I'm thinking so. One standard alcohol.
Beer, then? I've got a golden Corvette. It's a lager.
Sourness dominates the taste and lingers far into the aftertaste. Yet the drink also feels too watery. It lacks an expected richness and smoothness. All in all, a pretty cheap experience. I'd like a drink.
What's your poison?
I'd like a Karen.
What's a Karen? Some sort of cocktail? Nah, sorry, we don't serve it. Okay, let me call the manager. Let's see, where did I see them last? Oh, right. I'm the manager of the den. Manager speaking?
Your barkeep said you don't serve Karen.
I'm sorry, never heard of it. We can't serve what we don't have.
I've got the recipe in my brain
Why didn't
somehow.
you say so to begin with? I'm always ready to learn new formula. Fire away. What are we starting with?
high efficiency motor oil,
Next.
extremely high caffeine energy drink,
Then.
dog fur,
Finishing touches.
a handful of eyeballs.
Whew. Okay. I'm sure you know what you're doing. Enjoy your very authentic brew.
Thank you,
All I
appreciate
can
it.
say is, it sounds hella disgusting.
Yep, I know. The taste is undescribable. Words die within your mouth. Cognition falls apart. Synapses cease to fire for now undefinable measures of time. Mere seconds may have passed, or several minutes. No one can tell. A drift of reality has been written unto your face. Then your glass is empty. Can I get another drink?
What's your poison? What
This
else
is
you
totally
got in
broke.
mind?
I'll be going now.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Bye! You're my favorite character in the game. No, I guess we're going to sleep. And I don't think there's really anything left for me to do, because I think I killed all the humans. Spawn mail. The last human must die. All citizens subject to curfew proceed immediately. Tablecloth tourist tutorial. Now that you are not here, now that we longer talk, soon it will be over. Okay. One last living entity stumbling across an endless wasteland, drawing their final breath. Goodbye, Sadie. I'm sorry. Alright, Fate, what do you have to say now?
The last day, Grim. The last choice. So, how did you choose?
Death, of course.
As is appropriate. No need to prolong the suffering of the last one. We are not cruel, after all.
I take it you were behind it all somehow?
That would seem fairly obvious by now, I gather.
Yep.
The great dying is by my design. It is true, I do not love humanity. Not a bit.
I figured as much.
But why, you ask?
I didn't, but sure, go ahead.
I have grown tired.
You said that a few times now.
This tedious existence. These humans. The endless tirade of death.
Okay.
It is all meaningless, you see. An endless loop of monotony that I cannot escape. That we cannot escape.
I was okay with it.
Do you know how long I have been doing this? I barely remember myself. I
don't
am
know.
exhausted and sick of it all. I wish to stop, but no one can leave until the job is done. But if the great dying claimed them all, then I could be free and claim the rest I deserve. So, I helped the great dying along, piece by piece.
Aha.
No need for an equilibrium. This office will not be necessary, and we can all fade away.
And I was your trusted minion. Well, you sure got me. Never saw this coming. Total annihilation because you feel bad? Wow, that's some egotism. That one.
And performed admirably.
Thank you. I
Off
appreciate
you
that.
go, Grim. Do what you wish with these final hours. We will not be meeting again.
Okay. I'll be back. War changes Plague Doctor. Okay. Society's falling. Mankind succumbing to its innate flaws. Humanity wiped out. As you powerlessly wait to fade away.
Fellow
Well.
traveler, that was fun, wasn't it? The choices, the excitement. Admittedly, ye did largely screw everything up. The world is in shambles and all. Can't really change that. But I can offer a new cycle. A turn of the hourglass, and ye shall be set upon a path in a fresh timeline. A parallel world, so to speak. There ye will again find every friend and enemy, hope and error. Knowledge and loot will remain, of course. Otherwise, 'tis the eternal recurrence of all things.
Let's go with the end. We're just gonna go with the end. Adam David Bo. Oh, that's cool. I like the way they do that. So, yeah. I said that I was going... Wait, hold on. I have to choose? The one and only unparalleled master of melodies, source... Well, all humans are supposed to be dead, so you're gonna have to die. I mean, fate wanted it this way. Serious scientist during the day, angsty writer at night, has a similar fashion sense to the Grim Reaper classic version. Okay. I like that picture. That's cool. Creative lead digital artist, the cheerful lead of Death and Taxes makes a lot of the goodest art for the game as well. They really love cats. Meow. 100% yostivity, 0% no... yostivity, 0% no hostivity. Thank you for playing our game. Much love. No, this game was awesome. I loved it. It was fantastic, and I'm going to go and try again with, hopefully fixing things rather than destroying everything. Mark is an IT specialist, robot master, and a developer with, as they keep saying, meager talent. In their spare time, they read a lot of books, write poetry, and make weird little games for mobile. Well, all humans must die. Lead writer, a perpetually surly writer of words, phrases, sentences, and paragraphs, often annoyed by everything/everyone, doesn't like people, no sense of humor, 300% grump, get off my lawn. Nice! Get off my lawn! The actual professional game developer and programmer with years of experience working in the very depths of the industry. They're also always broken in a variety of unbelievable ways. In case of bugs, contact, and blame, OT. They once beeped so hard that they booped. A talented artist who created such much of the stylish visuals for the game, gaze upon their concept and line artistry and despair. I mean, enjoy, savor, appreciate. Okay, how many of these are there? Voice actor of Fate. A gracious actor who had to voice an endless supply of lines some thoughtless writers wrote down, also known as the voice of Fate. One whose performance is immaculate. An actor of many talents, a big-hearted Samaritan, and an engine of perseverance, also the voice of Mortimer. Yar, shiver me timbers. The voice of conscience. That little bit inside your head telling you to do things, for better or worse. Bonnie is an audio designer, singer, voice actor, and much more. What can't Bonnie do? Live, because everybody has to die. It's the way fate wants it. Abigail Thorne, Herbert, and Tim? Abigail Abby the Tube is a highly regarded actor, philosopher, Geordie Dracula, YouTube personality, dashing, exuberant, with a wicked wink and a sharp mind. Fittingly, they're the voice of Herbert, and technically Tim, who doesn't have any lines. Who's Herbert? Florian. It must be people in the bar. Frank Whittle. Carrie, Gus. A lot more voice actors than I thought. Of course, I didn't go to the bar all the time. The archivist. It's development hell. Hey, we killed everybody! Yay! Alright, so yeah, that game was actually a lot of fun. Reminded me a ton of Papers, Please. And they even made references to it in this. It really was. It was a lot of fun, and I am going to go back and try to get a different ending, hopefully a better one. And if you guys want to see that, please let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, if you like this video, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel because it really helps my channel grow. And as always, keep your head up and keep moving forward. This is Rafnum, signing off. Bye-bye!